Good morning and welcome to the University of Adelaide graduation ceremony. This morning's ceremony is for graduates from the Faculty of Arts, Business, Law and Economics. The ceremony will commence very shortly. The university has a contract photographer to provide photography services during the ceremony. Excuse me. If you wish to take photos, I will ask that you do so discreetly from your seat and please do not use flash. To maintain the ceremony's sense of occasion, please switch off your mobile phones. In the case of an emergency, please follow the direction of staff members. The emergency assembly point is on the Goodman Crescent lawns on the western side of Bonython Hall. Sorry, got a frog in my throat. The emergency assembly point is on the Goodman Crescent lawns on the western side of Bonython Hall, and the evacuation plan can be found on page 9 of the programme. For safety reasons, guests are not to enter the galleries upstairs and please do not sit on the balcony area. Before we begin, I kindly ask that you direct your attention to the detailed order of proceedings, which will guide you through today's ceremony. Accompanying this, you will find the graduation ceremony booklet, which serves as a cherished memento of this day. Thank you and enjoy the ceremony. The academic procession is about to enter the hall. We will be singing the national anthem and the words can be found on page 8 of the programme. Please now stand if you're comfortably able to do so for the academic procession and remain standing for the national anthem.
Please be seated. I, Catherine Branson, Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, declare open this congregation convened for the purpose of presenting degrees. Distinguished guests, parents, friends, most importantly, those of you graduating today, welcome to the University of Adelaide's graduation ceremony. Gana Meana, Gana Yata, Nadlu Thambindi, we recognise that we're on Gana land. We acknowledge the Gana people, past and present, the original custodians of the Adelaide Plains, and thus of the land on which each of the former campuses of the University of Adelaide is to be found. We acknowledge the Gana people's ongoing spiritual connection to this beautiful land. Graduates, your graduation is an event in which I hope you take great pride. I hope you understand that the university takes great pride in your achievements. Today is a milestone of this week and next week. As you know, the University of Adelaide is in its final days. You will have the distinction of being among the very last of the graduates of the University of Adelaide. We are, of course, becoming Adelaide University, and that means that you will have an alumni cohort of almost 430,000 members to be part of after your graduation. Our alumni are found in 150 countries all around the world. Your graduation day, I hope, is a day where you'll seek to find some time to reflect, to think what it was that brought you to the University of Adelaide when you started your course of study, and where your future might now take you as you've completed at least this part of your formal study at this university. Wherever your future takes you, I'm confident that the knowledge you've gained here, the skills you've learned, will stand you in very good stead, as I hope not just in your professional life, but in your every aspect of your life as well. It now gives me enormous pleasure to introduce to you today's graduation orator, Dr. Carl Crossan, OAM. Dr. Carl Crossan is a conductor, educator and composer, and is widely respected as one of Australia's finest and most experienced chorale leaders. Carl has enjoyed a distinguished 50-year career across all levels of music education and professional music making. He retired from the University of Adelaide as an associate professor at the end of 2025, following 24 years, during which he served in a variety of leadership positions within the older Conservatorium, including serving as Director of the Conservatorium from June 2009 until the end of 2014. Carl was awarded the title Emeritus Fellow in February of this year. In addition to his extensive work in music education, Carl founded the multi-award-winning Australian Chamber Singers in 1985, and as Artistic Director and Conductor, subsequently led the choir for 36 years to a position of national and international acclaim and respect, before stepping down at the end of 2021. In 2007, Carl was awarded the Medal of the Order of Australia for his services to music. He was nominated and shortlisted for the Premier's Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2020 South Australian Ruby Awards, and in 2021 was inducted into the South Australian Music Hall of Fame. We're privileged to hear from Carl today. Please make him welcome.
Thank you very much for your warm and welcoming introduction, Chancellor. It's an honour to be here to share this significant event with you, especially since today's graduation is part of the very last set of graduation ceremonies from the University of Adelaide. And, by the way, don't let the walking stick fool you. I'll be back shooting hoops in no time at all. I would like to acknowledge the Kaurna people, the original custodians of the land on which the various campuses of Adelaide University are built. I also acknowledge the Chancellor, the Honourable Catherine Branson, Emeritus Professor Jeffrey Crisp, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Academic, distinguished guests, University of Adelaide academics and former colleagues, and I acknowledge you, the graduates, together with your families and friends here today. Well, you've made it. You've arrived at the day that marks the culmination of a very significant journey. Your graduation is a very important occasion. Congratulations. You're probably feeling a range of emotions today: joy, pride, calm, happiness, relief, surprise. Whatever, you deserve to be here, so enjoy the day. When you began your undergraduate studies, most of you had just emerged from the comparatively protective environment of the school system. Starting at university probably presented you with some of the biggest challenges of your life up to that point. You were facing personal and educational challenges that put virtually all of the responsibility for your success at university firmly into your hands. I know there would have been some stresses along the way, but the fact that you are here today, sitting proud in your academic regalia, is largely of your doing. This is your triumph. Nothing happens in a vacuum, however, and you have probably been helped along the way by quite a few people. Today is a very good time to acknowledge and to give thanks to those people, your parents and other family members, your friends, mentors, previous teachers, fellow students, and university staff. But don't forget, though, to thank your past self. Reaching today's milestone is a significant achievement. Getting to this point has taken your own unique personal mixture of a great many attributes: passion, initiative, curiosity, humility, adaptability, determination, stubbornness, personal integrity, generosity, resilience, gratitude, and just plain hard work. And the good news is, these are the very same qualities that will sustain you through life. Back in 1973, a young man named Andy Thomas sat pretty much where you are now on his own graduation day from the University of Adelaide. On that day, he graduated with a first-class honours degree in mechanical engineering. He eventually became Australia's first astronaut. Andy Thomas has something very important to say about dreams and achievements, and I used to see his words every morning as I walked from the Napier Underground car park, past the back of the Elder Hall building and into the hub to pick up the first of my many morning coffees. Etched into the big glass windows on the eastern side of the hub are the words, "I carried a dream. I was able to turn that dream into a realistic ambition which ultimately took me to space." Turn that dream into a realistic ambition. Now there's a thought worth cherishing. Unfortunately, I haven't been to space, but I am a musician, so I have been to heaven. Metaphorically, at least. I've spent my entire professional career working as a music educator, a conductor and a composer. Fortunately, I've been able to partake in all three of those roles on an ongoing and complementary basis. My first teaching job was in the far western suburbs of Sydney back in the mid-1970s. That was a tough gig. And at the time, that part of Sydney had the highest youth unemployment rate in the country. However, following my wise move to Adelaide, I have since taught in a specialist music high school, a TAFE music college, and for almost half of my 50-year career thus far, I have taught here at the University of Adelaide's Elder Conservatorium of Music. And across the board, I have to say, I'm proud of what I've done, and I've loved almost every minute of it. Curiously enough, I think I've learnt a few things over the last 50 years or so about music, about people, about teaching, about life. And I'd like to pass on just a few key thoughts that have sustained me over the years, and they may possibly even help sustain you. I was re-watching an old but very popular 1980s movie a couple of weeks ago, as you do, and I was reminded of two wonderful, very useful Latin words. Carpe diem. Basically, carpe diem translates as seize the day. As a concept then, carpe diem is essentially about opportunity, embracing and creating opportunities. Sometimes other people give us opportunities that we gratefully and eagerly accept. Sometimes we will give opportunities to others. But sometimes, if we want something done, if we want an opportunity, if we see a need for some good thing to exist for ourselves or for others, then we might have to be the one to make it happen. Sometimes we need to take the initiative. I don't know who among the wise of the world first expressed this next thought, but it's a good thought. Don't wait for life to happen to you. Carpe diem. I believe we should always give credit where credit is due. If you positively acknowledge the work of others, if you thank people for their contributions, and if your positive vibe helps you be a pleasure to be around, a pleasure to work with, people remember that. And such simple but positive human attributes can actually open doors professionally for you. Allow generosity and gratitude to be part of who you are. I think it's very important that we never forget where we came from. As just one example of what I mean by that thought, I think we owe easily as much to our primary school teachers as we do to the distinguished professor or master teacher who helped us get through our final assignment and exams, or guided us through our thesis or our final performance exams. Let quiet humility be part of who you are. In 1854, the American naturalist, poet and philosopher Henry David Thoreau published his book Walden, A Life in the Woods. Thoreau's writings have remained vivid in the popular imagination and are still valued today as philosophical reflections upon the human condition. In Walden, Thoreau suggested that most people live lives of quiet desperation. A bleak thought, perhaps, but what was Thoreau's answer to this desperation? There is a lot more to Thoreau's answer than we have time for now, but essentially, in Thoreau's own words, he encourages us all to live deliberately, to learn all that life has to teach us so that when we come to death, we do not discover that we had not lived. Live deliberately. Personalise that thought. It's another one worth cherishing. Finally, please accept my wholehearted congratulations and very best wishes to all of you graduating here today. Celebrate your success, your achievements, and most of all, celebrate who you are. Enjoy your graduation day. Thank you.
On behalf of the graduates and their families attending today's ceremony, I would like to thank Dr. Carl Crossan for his stimulating and inspiring address. We are honoured that you have taken the time to join us on this special day to share us your thoughts and experiences. Your words of encouragement and advice are greatly appreciated. They remind us that education places upon us an enduring responsibility to make the best possible use of our talents and to contribute to the betterment of society in whatever way we can. Please join me once again in thanking Dr. Carl Crossan.
I will now receive the candidates for degrees. I call on the Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic.
Chancellor, I, Emeritus Professor Geoffrey Crisp, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic of the University of Adelaide, certify to you and the whole University that the graduates who will be presented to you have all fulfilled the conditions prescribed for admission to the award for which they are so presented.
I, Catherine Branson, Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, by virtue of the power committed to me by the University, confirm that each graduate is admitted to the rank and privileges of a holder of the award in the University of Adelaide for which they are so presented. I call on the Head of the School of Humanities, Professor Andrew van der Vlies, to present the graduates.
Chancellor, I, Head of the School of Humanities, Professor Andrew van der Vlies, present to you graduates from the Faculty of Arts, Business, Law and Economics. To the Diploma in Languages, Tomika Gunson. To the Diploma in Arts Specialisation, Antonia K. Guest. Alexander Karpov. And Tanya Mentz. To the Diploma in Arts, Kate Alicia Russ. Isabel Nadine Lee Sai. And Sabrina Page Lee Sai. To the degree of Bachelor of Sociology, Rory Allen Cochrane. Scarlett Paisley Field. Rira Janghoben. Ella Lee. Fiona Francis O'Connor. Also receiving the Diploma in Languages, Daniela Elisa Pribats. Kaya Pertik. Shamina Staniksai. Nisha Ling Shin Sunda. Mitchell Charles Malcolm Trelaw. And Daniel Paul Williams. To the degree of Bachelor of Philosophy, Politics and Economics, also receiving the Diploma in Languages, Georgina Helen Adam. Robin Kenneth Curry. Toby Harrison Griffiths. James Martin. Lajon Shawa Nangdu. Annabella Pettinau. Iñaki Campos Santos. And Oliver Stoddard. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Jada Addleton. Lily Jane Allen. Wyatt Cameron Aylander Bain. Sophia Ann Beaver. Millie Grace Bennett. Olivia Jade Bennett. Brody Robert Bickley. Arshia Bidani. Christina Booth. Jacob Christopher Bow. Marley Broomhill. Candice Shen Key. William Busby Kavanagh. Rachel Shin Jia Chang. Henry Cook. Layla Rose Curtis. Kia Jane Edwards. Charlie Xiaomei Elsom. Samantha Lee Green. Cheyenne Rose Haynes. Isabella Daisy Hannon. Reagan Olivia Holmes. Kajatan Kodek. Georgina Catherine Kotz. Thomas Christian Laurie. Bridget Lieflang. Michael Adam Lucas. Abby Rose Lunn. Saida Fatima Lukman. Caitlin Holly Lyon. Kirby Matthews Martin. Dylan Robert Moss. Ashley Kate Nethercott. Mai Min Jiang Nguyen. Jennifer Hazel Panozzo. Zoe Ellen Pika. Sophie Perez Rutherford. Layla Eve Radford. Leon Rind. Daniel John Ryan. Michaela Rose Sotiriou. Kunti Devi Souza Prado. Back that way. Imogen Rose Tate. Angus Robert David Thompson. Alistair Brian Umpherston. Kurt Watson. Harrison Peter Wilshire. And Xin-Lu Xu. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts Advanced, also receiving the Diploma in Languages, Isabella Madeline Courtney. Arancha Camila Garcia Ferrand. Lucy Klein. Samantha Lane. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Paeon Megan Lau. Sang Than Bao Le. Nicholas Orr. Oscar Frederick Pencombe. Kelsey May Robertson. Addison Margaret Morwenna Schwartz. Phoenix Boyd Papwaski Scriver. Alessandro Antonio Tedesco. Sophie Alice Thompson. Sarah Alice Wallace. And Gemma Catherine Wilkinson. To the honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, Wihanga Amarasena. Abigail Christine Berry. Stella Eve Ciotti. Eamon Elliott. Luke Oliver Engelhardt, Max Noah Fisher, Charles Henri Glonek, Karina Ann Ivory, James Thomas Loftus, Mitchell Connor Renton, Jackson Thomas Rosewall, Ella Grace Schrappel, Lucy Amina Small-Pierce, Aidan Daniel Stocker, Tess Adele Todd, Isabel Grace Ward, Miranda Valerie Joy Weir, Isabella Robin Wheatland, Cameron John K. Wilson, and Lily Roslyn Gray Winter. To the degree of Master of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Cinematic Fidelity in Adaptive Compositions for Computer Games Utilizing Expanded Data Sources, Jared Paul Salmon. Chancellor, this concludes this cohort of graduates from the Faculty of Arts, Business, Law and Economics.
Chancellor, I, Director of the Elder Conservatorium of Music, Professor Anna Goldsworthy, present to you graduates from the Elder Conservatorium of Music. To the degree of Bachelor of Music Theatre, Taylor Ann Alexander. Sophie Ella Carmody. Amelia Grace Chapman. Matthew Hawke Coogan. Melanie Jade Calmedo. Jasmine Louise Garcia. Joey Flynn Haynen. Bree Madison Hall. Sally Ann Harrop. Nam Hoang. Erica Jordan Jones. Jackson Cooper Thomas Joy. Damien Lee. Mia Lupton. Ellie Esdine McMahon. Ryan Murphy. Joshua William Rocker. Phoebe Jane Roger. Billy Rose Russell. Madison Sophie Schubert. Ella Simpson. Bella Jane Thomas. Jacinda Louise Zakalos. Cayman Yuenshan Wilcox. And Lara Louise Wilson. To the degree of Bachelor of Music Creative Practice, Artemis Phoebe Bishop. To the degree of Bachelor of Music Advanced Classical Performance, Stanley George MacDonald. To the degree of Bachelor of Music Advanced, Jade Abby Elsden. Callan Francis. And Noah Luke Miller. To the degree of Bachelor of Music, Sonic Arts, Matthew William Burgess. Elijah George Cheetham. Thomas Richard Garrett. Olivia Emilia Teresa Perry. Nicola Rose Petru. Angus Norman Pocock. Jaziel Maya Sands. And Anthony Robert Woolard Copley. To the degree of Bachelor of Music, Popular Music, also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Nellie Ann Cornish. Hei Chi Jonathan Ho. And Kyle Jones. To the degree of Bachelor of Music, Music Education and Pedagogy, Jasmine Evie Burford. Ming Xiao Liu. And Jessica Louise Rayson. To the degree of Bachelor of Music, Jazz Performance, Maisie Veronica Aitken. Christopher Allen. Hamish Anderson. Jack William Button. Kaylin Henrico Corder. Ethan Brian Douglas. Michaela Jennifer McDonald Molt. Grace Shirley Northam. Heath Ochin. Josiah Nathan Willis. Aisha Winter. and Ruby Catherine Zunchens. To the degree of Bachelor of Music Composition, Matthew Wallace Coldray. Thomas Edward Gray. Leah Komerdantic. Benjamin Mark Leons Reid. Rafael Giuseppe Clemente Rochella. And Charles Inigo Cardale Wells. To the degree of Bachelor of Music Classical Voice, Jordan Nathan Newsham. To the degree of Bachelor of Music Classical Performance, Marcus Jacob Howard. Daniel Ian Hurst. Kwan Pak Lo. Nguyen Yen Ni Luong. Chiara Maria Rosa Panetta. Maria Tynan. Shannon Elizabeth Whitehead. And Amy Page Wilson. To the honours degree of Bachelor of Music Jazz Performance, Kieran Elijah Tay June Beasley. Daisy Grace Davidson. Gwilym Morris Davies. Paolo Anthony Gutilla. Bailey Dakota Hall. James Alexander Ho. Jackson Torren Mack. And Marina Anthea Olenek. To the honours degree of Bachelor of Music Creative Practice, Benjamin Eric Batelli. Dylan Cooper. Brodie Charles King. Christopher Nelson Mann. And Lawrence Walker. To the honours degree of Bachelor of Music Classical Performance, William Frank Burton. Annalise Caitlin Jeffery. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Music, Advanced Classical Performance, Angus Charles McBride. Liam Alexander McBride. And Abigail Percival Sutherland. To the degree of Master of Music Performance Studies, James Huon George. And Xiaoke Yang. To the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Freddie Mercury's Life, Music and Identity, an Agential Realist Perspective, Dr. April Rose Mitchell. Chancellor, this concludes the graduates from the Elder Conservatorium of Music.
Chancellor, I, Head of the School of Economics and Public Policy, Professor Fiona Yap, present to you graduates from the School of Economics and Public Policy. To the degree of Bachelor of Economics, also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance and Banking and the Professional Certificate in Advisory Services, Madhuv Iobra. Kongonige Ishana Anthony. Kai Griffith Clark. Luis Peter Edwards. Nellie Mae Edwards. Max Spencer Gribble. UO. Maya Josepha Hodge. Siana Inazuba. Tarunba Josan. Koe Zan-er. Haley. Edward Guan Chi Liu. Liam Min McQueen. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Isabella McLean Mintz. Stacy Mute Bagwanzia. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance and Banking, Ayush Negi. Darren Nguyen. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of International Business, Natalia Rose Norelli. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Sciences, Prishan Thavaraja. Joseph Patrick Thompson. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance and Banking, Kayana Page Thurston. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance and Banking, Daniel Jose Uzovogmik. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance and Banking, Jamie Patrick Wells. Chi Wong. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance and Banking, Marvin Ven Ming Yap. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance and Banking, Kwok Chu Yuan. And also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance and Banking, Shuhua Zhong. To the degree of Bachelor of Economics Advanced, Max Walker Alfred. Kelly Chung. Edward Ever Cook. Jack Harrison Kirkwood. Charles Henry McKay. Shreya Nindu Mulo. Frederick Mark Porter. Andrew George Samuel. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Zach Sebastian Unikov. And Aaron Fiora Zulo. To the honors degree of Bachelor of Economics, Oliver Xavier Elicio. Paul Mark Aurelio Mussolino. Alec Edward John Patfield. And Ryan Anthony Singleton. To the degree of Master of Global Food and Agricultural Business, Marisha Acharya. Siddharth Suresh Kumar Chauhan. Wei Ting Hung. Elfin James. Amal John. Kavya Mahajan. Rishav Mukherjee. Haley June Mundi Pfeiffer. Smita Panji. Basava Prabhu Suryakant Sangoli. Srimita Shrestha. Harleen Sittu. And Rushikesh Vamangari. To the Master of Economics and Resource Policy, Zek Akpi Vong. Matthew John Bourne. Shutrita Pivak Gule. Laari Kalva. Sudunika Sandamil Jayaviri Mutukuda Arachige. Siraj Arjun Naigwadi. Jaydeep Pravin Pagwa. Kethivasan Raja Mohan. Abhishek Ravindra. Yashawini Sanagata. Donna Sunny. And Arya Bipeng Twigiri. To the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Essays on Health Economics, Maternal Health and Children's Mental Health, Dr. Trang Huan Dang. For a thesis entitled Wheat, Weapons and Worship, Improving the Delivery of Agricultural Development in Fragile and Conflict-Affected Situations, Dr. Angus Alexander Davidson. For a thesis entitled Understanding and Supporting Decision Makers in the Adoption of Circular Business Models, Lessons from Australian Cheese Manufacturing, Dr. Jack Benjamin Hetherington. And for a thesis entitled Getting Older in Chinese Society, Successful Aging, Caregiving, and Intergenerational Support, Dr. Wen Xuan Song. Chancellor, this now concludes the presentation of graduates from the School of Economics and Public Policy and for this ceremony.
Chancellor, every year the university presents university medals to acknowledge the most outstanding graduates in each faculty who have completed a University of Adelaide bachelor's degree with honours or a bachelor's degree of at least 4 years' duration. The university medals are awarded to them for their consistent, outstanding performance across the whole of their undergraduate studies. I present to you the recipients for the 2025 University Medals. From the Faculty of Arts, Business, Law and Economics, Wahanga Amarasina. And Isabella Robin Wheatland. And from the Elder Conservatorium of Music, William Frank Burton.
I'm delighted now to present to you Dylan Cooper, who has just received the honours degree of Bachelor of Music in Creative Practice. William will give the valedictory address on behalf of the cohort of graduates who received their awards at this ceremony.
Welcome and congratulations to all. I would like to start by acknowledging that we are gathering and celebrating today on the traditional lands of the Kaurna people and pay respects to their elders past, present and emerging. When we are young, we are often told to follow our dreams. As an apathetic, moody teen, I had no dreams. I did not want to be a doctor or an astronaut or even to have a decent job. Instead, I had a passion for music, and not just any music, a specific niche of alternative music that no one seemed to care about. After finishing high school, I worked in the easiest job I could find so as to give me the free time to tour with my band, play terrible pubs and sleep on strangers' floors. 10 years of that lifestyle and I was managing a cafe with no career goal or immediate ambitions. In the middle of a split shift, sitting on a step in the cafe's back alley, I had a realization, a road to Damascus moment, that if music was my passion, this all-consuming world for me, then action needed to follow thinking. I needed to commit myself to it 100%. I quit that job and enrolled at this university full-time. I cannot say that I expected that choice to culminate in my standing up here at this moment. Studying at the university has taught me so much about what it means to commit oneself to the pursuit of knowledge. More importantly, I have made friends and colleagues for life from worlds far removed from my own. I take this opportunity to acknowledge them and express my immense gratitude to them. In approaching my honours research, I learned that there were no academic writings on screamo music. For those unfamiliar, it's a subgenre of punk music combining emo and screaming. The music which had dominated and enriched my life had been ignored by the academic world. Consequently, I developed a dream to bridge that gap, to write and research what I love, to take these two seemingly disconnected worlds and bring them together as an expression of my own passions and experiences. Today, on the other side of that dream, I could not be more proud of myself and all my extraordinary colleagues in today's graduating cohort, for following our passions wherever they may lead, for never giving up and for nurturing a dream. So please stand and join me in thanking the people who have helped us all on our respective paths. To the family members who supported us emotionally and financially, to partners who shared us with academia, and to friends who listened to long-winded monologues about our special interests. And thank you to the lecturers and staff at the university for sharing the light of knowledge and igniting the passion for learning. It is a very special exchange. Thank you and congratulations.
It now gives me a great pleasure to congratulate as a cohort all the new graduates here today. Be proud of what you've worked to achieve, but as Dylan has reminded you, do remember those who helped you along your path. I wish you every success as you enter this new stage in your life and your career. Since the establishment of the University of Adelaide, its alumni have made enormous contributions all around the world. You are among the final graduates from the University of Adelaide, and you now become alumni and ambassadors for the new university, Adelaide University. And as I mentioned before, this makes you part of a group of more than 430,000 alumni of that university. I encourage you to participate in the workings of the alumni, in its network and its activities, and enjoy the benefit of staying connected to your university. Let me now thank our Mace Bearer, William Burton, our Valedictorian, Dilla Cooper, and all who assisted in the organisation and running of today's event. I'm now going to ask all the graduates to remain seated while I invite all our guests who comfortably can to stand and to join me in one last round of applause for our graduates today. Would the audience please remain standing? And I invite the graduates to now stand for the academic recession. Once the academic recession has left the hall, we ask our guests to remain in their place. Staff of the university will help them exit the hall. I now declare this congregation adjourned.